This exact framework is what got me 65-pound hammer curls in 2 weeks. It's what got me from a 45-pound wrist rotation from my 1-rep max to 6 reps in 2 weeks. I don't bench press. I can guarantee you that this exact system is exactly what's going to get me to 315 before the end of this year, and I'm going to document it. This was me in the beginning, getting those beginner gains. Once I realized that my body was made up of separate components and I internalized that doing more of the same thing wasn't going to train efficiently, I went up. I'm going up. And I'm going up, and I'm going to continue to go up. Now that I got that out of the way, let me give you another example. If you're training bench press, what is the main driver of your bench? Chest, triceps, shoulders, core. The average guy only believes that these are the things that are used. But when you start thinking like an operator, when you start thinking like an architect, you realize that the chest is made up of many pieces, and so is the triceps, and so is the shoulders, and even the core. Start to think outside of the box and realize that there are certain components in your body that can support or increase tricep strength, that can support or increase chest or shoulder strength. Well, now we're talking. So for your bench, have you ever considered training internal rotation or external? Maybe wrist extension, isometric hold, maybe sticking with the same weight until you hit 30, 40 reps? What about body weight elbow extensions? What I just named to you, what I like to call weak links in the body that the average man doesn't train, which is why he stays average and cannot graduate to elite strength. The average gym bro thinks about these 4. And that's not bad. But if you want to break your plateau and make your body overqualification comes with sealing all the leaks. Chest, triceps, shoulders, core, internal rotation, external rotation, wrist extension, sticking with the weight until full connective tissue maturity, and body weight elbows. Focusing on these 4 things only without considering that there's other components is why people stay here and never go up. And if they try to go up, they get injured. But I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted you to consider that when I talk about weak links and your structure and becoming overqualified. And you're only worrying about major muscles, not worried about what makes those major muscles able to express themselves better, you hit a plateau and you don't go up. So like I said, I really wish I had this video when I was starting out, because instead of this, I would have gotten my beginner gain and kept going up instead of staying stagnant for literally 10 months. That's how long I was stagnant for. I got my beginner gains and then I stayed here 10 months because I didn't understand this system and I didn't understand this framework. I was listening to gym bros. If this video brought any value to you at all, you can check out my other videos. They're a little similar, but I am new to this, so I'm getting better at explaining myself on the camera and I'm getting better at public speaking and such. So I wouldn't guarantee that those videos are as good as my future videos are going to be. But this is pretty much the same framework that I explained in my other videos. So if you like this one, I like the other ones. And I will see you in the next one.